shawty know she a tell. Slam shit look like Dre Michelle. I been going crazy giving them hell. She ain't tryna go with me, I'm a pair.
Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? You already know what time it is. Today I got a banger for y'all. But before we get into that, I want to let you guys know I'm doing a V-Bucks giveaway at 200 subs. So go hit that sub button if you're rocking with me, and let's get straight into this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to win in the endgame. Now for those of you that don't know what the endgame is, I'd consider the endgame the final circles when there's less than 10 people left. So at this part of the game, everyone left alive in the lobby is most likely looted and has a decent amount of materials, which means you need to change your style of play if you want to consistently win in the endgame. For this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a couple tips to start, and then I'm going to break down the endgame of the gameplay you're seeing right now on screen so you guys can understand how you should be playing in these types of situations. So the first tip I have for you guys is to always try and take natural high ground inside of the circle. I've probably said this about 1,000 times, but it's still one of the best tips I can give you guys. This is really important because in endgame situations, the circle is really small, so if you're the first person in the circle, you can establish high ground, and then that means everyone outside the circle has to rotate towards you on the low ground, and you can chip shots at them while they try to push. So the second tip I have for you guys is to learn how and when to rotate to the next circle. So the best way to rotate to any endgame circle is to use easy transportation items like rift-to-goes or launch pads. However, if you don't have any of these items, then it's important to be aware of your surroundings and rotate to the circle the safest way possible. You also need to know the best time to rotate because it's not always the best move to be the first in the circle. So let's say you're in a situation where you have no shield and you're low on mats and you see multiple players trying to rotate to the circle early. In this situation, since you have low mats and health, you can't really afford to contest against multiple players, so the best play here may be to let the other players engage first and then try to establish high ground while they fight, or try and third party them and finish both of them off. So another really important tip that I have for you guys is to try and know the locations of all the players left in those final circles. It's so important to know where the enemy is so that you know which routes you can take to rotate, as well as if players are close enough to push you. So right here in the gameplay, you're going to see we're fighting this team and I'm able to get a knock on one of them, but we get caught in a really bad spot because we end up getting third partied by another team from behind. So I drop off the hill and finish this guy's teammate so I can hopefully get some heals and mats. So right here you can see there's about 8 players left, my teammate's down and I have no HP and not a lot of mats either. So I third party this player and I'm able to get a knock on him. However, right after that I find myself in a really bad situation because the player he was fighting is now spraying me, and on top of that I have a player behind me that's shooting me now too. So what I do is box myself in and try to reposition myself somewhere where these two don't know where I am so that I can regroup. So practice your turtling, guys. This is a skill that any player looking to get better should try and pick up because it's going to make you a way better player. You're going to see I literally have all the odds stacked against me. I have like no mats, no heals, and I'm outnumbered. But I do a good job of turtling and pick up some easy but super important kills. So right here I knew this player was trying to push me from high ground, so I made sure to drop him off. I'm not going for the kill, I just made sure that he was not on top of me. After that I cannot find him, so I start to push to the next team that I see that's fighting. So right here I see that this fight just finished and I really want to finish off the other guy because I'm in desperate need of mats and heals. So this guy comes dropping down out of nowhere, so I use my quad launcher and I'm able to pick up a huge kill right there. So you can see this guy dropped me a bunch of mats and some bandages, which are really going to help me out. Right now there's 5 players left and I'm boxed in and I'm trying to heal up before any other team tries to push me out. So I spot these other players right in front of me on top of the hill, so I know it's safe for me to start to rotate. I extend my box towards the circle and start to make my way up the hill, keeping myself protected because I don't have heals to waste. Right here I fucked up because I had no idea there was a player to my left and I paid the price for it. I took a huge hit from him, which was really bad because I had no shields to pop and I just had bandages. So I box myself in again and pop a bandage to get back to 75 and then start to make my way back up this hill for natural high ground. So right here I got super lucky and I got the next circle, which means all the other players have to push towards me and I'm in the best position to pick up some easy kills right now. So now that I have natural high ground and I know all the last players are in front of me, I don't need to worry about watching my back. So I third party this fight and pick up a quick easy kill and start putting some shots on the next player as well as he tries to rotate. This player caught me off guard and he actually puts himself in a good position to take the next circle, so I start to rotate as well while keeping myself protected. Luckily for me, no one decided to try and rotate on the bottom side where I was, which meant I had a free rotation to the next circle. So I get behind this little shack to give myself some cover and wait for an opportunity to pick someone off. So right here I get a quick headshot to finish off the first guy and it makes it a one-on-one situation. So I start to push this guy because at this point I know he must be pretty weak. I put some pressure on him with my quad launcher as I push up towards him. I wasn't able to pick up the kill with my rockets, but I was able to close the gap enough to ramp over him and hit him with a nice little edit to win the game. So that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you guys learned anything, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Once again, thanks for watching and I'm out. Peace.